Ken Broughton, expert in intelligence collection and hand-to-hand combat.
Agent Gascoigne was killed last night. Did you know him?
Enough to say hello.
He had an atomic bomb of information.
Well, she's played a monster, an apocalyptic savior, a superhero, and more. And this weekend, Charlize Theron adds to her resume with Atomic Blonde, a Cold War spy film set in Berlin. It's just one of two new films Eli Glasner is reviewing for us today. So let's begin with Charlize Theron, a British agent in Berlin.
Yep.
What's not to like?
I mean, I admit I was very intrigued. Trailer looks fantastic. She's playing this MI6 agent, Lorraine, called to clean up this mess in Berlin. 1989, that wall is about to crumble. British agent is dead. A list of spies has gone missing. She is the one that's supposed to be there to save a day. Let's take a closer look.
Find out who's hunting our operatives and trust no one.
Persons, your contact.
Welcome to Berlin. I'm David. Don't shoot. I've got your shoe.
So there you go, a little bit of James McAvoy, never a bad thing. If you are looking for action, Atomic Bomb is stunning. The director is a former stuntman. He used to double for Brad Pitt, and with Charlize, he's found the perfect partner. She used to be a dancer, and you can see, to say this is a physical performance is to say the least. She throws herself into the work, doing a lot of her own stunts. You will wince, you will marvel. The problem is this movie about intel agents just isn't very smart. It's all surface, no substance. For Secret Agent, she's about as subtle as a sledgehammer, sneaking around Berlin in a wardrobe that would make Joan Collins jealous. She pouts and she poses. She delivers her lines like an icy cool fembot, but there's no inside view, no tradecraft. The director, David Leitch, is too busy photographing her getting dressed and taking baths to actually let us get inside that pretty head. Somewhere around the point the double agent went quadruple, I just stopped caring. 3 stars out of 5.
Okay. Although maybe we'd like the soundtrack.
It's like my prom never ended. The soundtrack is fantastic.
Okay, well, that's good to know. But if not Charlize Theron, what other leading lady might we look out for?
There's a new movie called Lady Macbeth, and this is someone that you should be careful around. A really beautiful, stunning, disturbing film set in rural England in about mid-1800s. Florence Pugh plays Catherine. She's a young bride in a loveless marriage. This cold, hateful, angry man for a husband. She's basically a contract for a piece of land. She is practically a piece of furniture. There's the husband. But Catherine has this spark in her eyes that don't demur that easily. And when the husband is away, that spark spreads to the groomsmen. Under the watchful eye of Anna, the maid, they satisfy each other's appetites, but nothing lasts forever. Let's take a closer look.
Emma, do you love me?
Of course.
Do you adore me?
Of course.
Through hell and high water, I will follow you. You're home.
You've acted so very shamelessly and so very stupidly. You will never see that man again.
What's so interesting about this film is how it kind of plays with our natural sympathies. I mean, at first, you, of course, feel for this woman at the center of the drama who's kind of trapped in this horrible relationship, but her eyes burn with intelligence and drive, and you see what she's willing to do to protect what she's discovered. Suddenly, your loyalties shift in this barren, wind-swept place, and that's replaced by a dark, spreading sense of horror. This is a film that plays with our ideas of privilege, oppression, and equality, what is right and what is wrong, and when it's justified to cross the line. Like Catherine herself, the movie is determined and deliberate. I will say, Michael, this film shook me. It still is with me. I am still processing what I saw. So if you think you're ready, 4.5 stars out of 5.
Wow. You know what? Just based on what you say, that film, Lady Macbeth, seems to have more intrigue than does the Charlize Theron Atomic
Blonde. It does. And even though very little dialogue, but that amazing actress's face, it says so much. You get pulled in.